Let's play! Whoa!
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You all may call me Pharaoh, and welcome back to Let's Play Professor Layton and the Last Specter. I believe last time I left off, because it's been like a week or so since I played, just because work was freaking busy, but adulting. But I believe last time I left off, we concluded Chapter 7, going to Chapter 8 here. We met the ever most respectable good person in the game, Chief Jakes, and had to fight off apparently some of his cronies. And it's like, well, this is going splendid. So, why can't I remember why we, you know what, that's why we have the synopsis stuff here. Why do we need to go to Higher Hill again? Oh, there's a pattern behind the occurrence, right? Because it looks like really good notes. So they believe the next attack is going to take place in High Yard Arch, or Hill, whatever. So, alright, let's just make our way back up there and simply take things from there. Mouse. Ugh. That's 10. I hope we eventually find out what the hell we do with those.
It looks like your prediction's correct, Mr. Layton.
Why do you say that, Luke?
The Specter will appear tonight.
Really? Please go on.
Will someone please tell me what is going on? It's the water level.
The water level? What about it?
I should tell you something, Mr. Layton. Of course, by now you know that I'm not some supernatural oracle. I've been able to predict when and where the Specter would appear because of one simple thing. I first noticed the water levels in the canal by chance.
Oh god, we're doing a puzzle?
I was walking through town on a day just like any other, when I noticed a low water level in this one area. Then, later that night, the Specter appeared. It appeared when the water level had fallen below normal. I thought it might have been a coincidence, but I started tracking the water levels just in case. After that, it was clear that there was a definite correlation. Whenever the water level failed, that meant the Specter would attack there that night. You came up with that all by yourself, Luke.
Wow. I wonder if the Specter somehow needs water to appear.
Wait a second. Luke, why didn't you just tell us this earlier? This could have been helpful information. It's just, I didn't know if I could trust you. Or Mr. Layton.
Anything else you're holding back? Like maybe where the Specter likes to hang out after work? Oh wait another second. How are you tracking water levels across town if you barely left your room?
I had help from my friend here. Say hi to Toppy.
What the? Okay, well, is this where the mouse badges come into play?
Luke,
why do you have a mouse in your pocket?
I told you, he's my friend. I can't understand everything he says, but I can understand enough.
So you can talk to mice?
Professor, this reminds me of a puzzle
from an insane asylum.
I don't understand it any more than you do, Emmy.
Wait, what? Is this the lore? Oh, come on, game. I was kind of hoping something would happen where he develops it, but hey, we still might find out. Well, we've seen stranger things since we arrived here. So, Luke, the Specter will appear tonight?
Yes, if my theory is correct. Professor, are you sure about this? I mean, really?
Let us see if Luke's theory holds water, so to speak. I just couldn't help myself.
Should we tell Dolan so he can alert the police?
Actually, no. Let's evacuate the residence on our own this time.
What? Why, Mr. Layton?
We are going to set a little trap for the Specter.
We are? What are we going to do? What are you thinking, Mr. Layton?
We're going to have a final showdown with this Specter.
How are we gonna do that?
First, we'll evacuate the residence, then we'll visit the black market. Okay. Because, like, I think I see where Layton's going with here. Is like, every single time the police have been involved, and it's like, oh, well, we clearly see how well-informed and upstanding Chief Jakes is, so... But we solved another mystery. Luke used his ability to talk to animals to speak to a mouse named Toppy. That is still a mystery not in by itself, but whatever. He predicted where the Specter would next strike based on the rodent's information. Luke's ability to gain clues from a mouse helped him keep track of the water levels in the canals.
We got a bit of a problem.
I assume you're referring to one Herschel Layton? I must decide on a plan of action for when he finds out, and he will find out.
You already know about this guy?
I do. Fate is so interesting sometimes.
I truly wonder who that could be.
Professor, how are we going to tell everyone in the area to evacuate without the help of the police?
Luke, do you know anyone who could take swift control of an operation like this?
I bet Grabby would do it. He loves ordering people around.
Oh yeah, that guy is scary.
If Grabby told people to leave, they would definitely listen to him. He's probably still complaining over at Patty's place.
Splendid. Maybe we can pull him away from that long enough for his help with the residents.
Off to Patty's place. I can't wait to see another one of his specials.
Emmy, you sure love eating. Hey, a new episode, Toppy's Secret. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at that. For Toppy the Mouse, patrolling the streets for clues and reporting the findings to Luke is all in a day's work. Squeak, squeak, squeak.
Did you see that, Professor?
Ah, yes, it is. Even the smallest of creatures in Misthallery use this bridge. Squeak. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Very bassy mouse. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Squeak, 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 squeak. Squeak, 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 squeak.
What is it, Toppy? Is the Specter going to appear again tonight?
Squeak.
Can you tell me the location?
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
North Alley, Great Alley Street. I understand. Thank you, Toppy.
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
What? You followed some people all the way to my house? What people? Who were they?
Squeak, 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 squeak.
A man with a top hat and a woman in a yellow coat. I wonder if it could be... Someone's here! Quick, Toppy, hide!
Squeak. Luke, my name is Herschel Layton. I'm a friend of your father's. Could we talk for a moment?
It's really him! Certainly, but first you have to solve my door puzzle.
And now we know Luke's perspective of that. Okay. I hope that we still get lore behind how he can understand animals. Apparently just enough, but all with... Well, I say all in due time, but we may not get an answer. But we'll see. In the meantime, we are going to Patty's place here so that we can speak with Grepe, who, sure enough, is still right here and has a puzzle for us, too. Mr. Grepe, sir, might I have a word with you?
You again? Stop wasting my time. Did Triton put you up to this? You tell him I will not be made a fool. Good day, sir.
Mr. Grepe, please. I'm here investigating the Specter. According to Luke, it will make another appearance tonight.
Are you telling me that the one predicted the Specter's appearance is Triton's boy? Well, I suppose that is of no consequence, if he is indeed right. He's been accurate before, yes?
I'm afraid so, Mr. Grippy. Tonight the Spectre will appear at High Yard Arch. The police are very busy with all sorts of matters, and we must evacuate the area. You are well respected in town. People will listen to you. Will you help us move everyone to safety?
Don't you patronize me. I know where I'm being manipulated. I wrote the book on manipulating people. See, right there. I have no reason to help you. Save that the townspeople will be in danger if I don't help you. That just spawns more dilemmas. Very well. I shan't put my pride before the safety of the people. They had better remember this, and I'll help you. But what do you expect me to do? Am I to go door to door yelling at people?
I certainly hope not. With your help, we can devise a plan.
Let me call in some favors. I'll get a few others to help us.
See, he has a rough and gruff exterior, but a heart of gold. Evacuate! Let's see here. You need to evacuate the neighborhood, and fast. Luckily, you were able to recruit 9 of your friends to help you out. 2 whose voices carry for 3 squares, 3 whose voice carries for 2 squares, and 4 whose voices carry for 1. Where should you place each person so the evacuation message reaches every square of the neighborhood? Every square. And the thing is, like, you can't just place them... Well, yeah, I guess that's one of the things, like, I assume... Wait, I mean, no, we can put them anywhere. Because I was like, oh, look, there's squares we can place them, but I'm like, no, wait, we can place them here, here, here. So, so these 4 carry 1 square, like, around, right? And then the 3 carries 2 squares around. So that makes sense. And then they carry 3 squares. So this will probably be, like, really beneficial in, like, clearing a bunch here. So... I don't know how I want to start this. I like the idea of, like, right here when I was messing around, like, filling in, like, little gaps like that, maybe? Although, I'm not really certain where else this wouldn't necessarily work, but, This is definitely going to take some finagling. Can I mean, I guess they could overlap, but that seems like... Oh, that worked. I can get a whole bunch done like that, but, like, I still have so much more to do. Yeah, Yeah, this might take a little bit. Frankly, the only one, like, I'm, like, really, like, keen on, for sure, is the one here in the bottom left. Just because it's such like a little area. Now for the corners, I mean, it's 2 across. Would it be nice if I placed them, like, here or here? I mean, I could. Where else? I mean, and these guys, I mean, frankly, I like this idea because they cover so much. They cover, like, literally an entire column. I like that idea. But, like, I don't know if there's some place, like, vertically I can put them. But see, now it's blocked right there. So it's like, we get a good thing horizontally, but then, like, we're not really using them to their full advantage. I mean, granted, I guess it's kind of the same thing here. Like, that would be really good. It's just like these little things here and there. I think we need another area for these guys. I mean, that covers a whole column. Unless I use these guys to kind of help out. Is there anywhere else I can place him, though? Like... Now, I like that. That covers quite a bit. I don't have to place them here. I can place them there. That's nice. Because, you know what? As I'm doing this now, especially these, it looks like we don't really need it to overlap. So I think this actually is going to help us out a little bit. So now we can place the one square person there. Well, no, it does overlap. Maybe we're going to hold off then. Now, this person, that does work a lot. Now, granted, we're not going to get like a... I mean, we get more out of this. And frankly, I guess I can do the same thing in the bottom here. Okay. No, I think we got it now. Because even if it does overlap, we can just do something like this. Come on. There you go.
Some puzzles must be met directly.
All right.
I love the thrill of a good solution.
So, you know, once again, it's a puzzle where you can't necessarily fail it. You just got to keep working on it until you eventually get it. And, I mean, it wasn't terrible. Because there's only, once again, so many configurations you can do. And you start playing around with, like, okay, tried here, it wasn't working. If I place this person here, it opens up other avenues of tackling this. And there we are. Commend your helpers on a job well done. Placing the people as shown above is just one way to get the evacuation message out to the entire neighborhood. Can you work out the other methods? No. There's other ways? Interesting. Well, it worked. That's probably like the most common way to do it then. Hey, new fish tank.
Let's get going. We're burning daylight. I know how to deal with these folks. You let me handle them.
Thank you, sir. We will continue our investigation then. Alright, but first off, we need to do the other fish tank puzzle. Alright, undersea pipes. The twisting, turning pipes in this topsy-turvy tank are all connected, apparently. Oh, excuse me. I feel like... Why did my nose get all stuffy, like, literally all of a sudden? Oh. That's weird. Using the coins as a guide, place up to 7 bubbles. Oh, this is gonna suck. 7 bubbles, but using them as a guide. Wait, how many... I mean, typically we always use all the bubbles. I'm not really sure that's the same case here, because it's like we only have, what, 9 places to put them? Let me just see something here. So he grabs that one. And I just realized it's 6 seconds. Alright. Here's what I want to do. Let's not grab that one right away, but let's direct this one back up. So he grabs those. Grabs those. And I think he'll go back down. And this might just be a lot like... actually, hold on. Maybe we don't want that. Because I'm trying to visualize it. If he bounces up there, he's gonna grab that coin right there in the middle. But if he just bounces normally, I think this would work. And then it's a matter of just kind of going like this. So the coins actually, they say, you know, use the coins as a guide. It really does help out here. This should work. Oh my god, wait a minute. Wow. I was not expecting it to go to the right. I don't know why I always get that confused. Like It's like those puzzles we have where it's like, hey, here's an arrow, but which one is like a straight, which one's a little bent, when it's hidden behind like a curtain or something. There are times where I can't necessarily tell if I'm going to hit the bubble head on or if I'm going to hit it like right above or below it so I can bounce, you know, where I need to. That just happened to work just in reverse. So that was good. All right.
Welcome. How about a quick bite?
Our food is 100% Specter free, guaranteed. Are you too hungry?
Well, we haven't had much to eat since we started an investigation.
Perhaps it's time for a quick bite. Wonderful. I'll get some menus. I thought you guys ate, like, here and there. What's she talking about?
Emmy, this is delicious. Here, try mine.
You two might want to slow down. Your food isn't going anywhere.
Nom 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 nom. Slop 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 slop.
None of you can hear me, can you? Alright, so that little cousin just showed how food motivated they are.
Mr. Layton, what do you have in mind for the showdown with the Specter?
It's time we determine the true nature of the Specter.
The true nature of the Specter?
And we need a trap to do that. A trap that uses the whole town.
Can we do that?
Not alone we can't. We'll need the help of several people.
But if we're not going to ask the police for help...
What about the Black Ravens?
That's a great idea, Professor.
Let's head to the black market and find Crow. Okay. Seems like a good idea. This music's so nice. Hey, there's fish. It's been a while.
Whoa, look at that. Finally, someone's clearly serious about mouse badges. You want them? I think you're ready to help me out full time. Oh, actually, I wouldn't be very good at closing down streets or evacuating people. You got it all wrong. I was just doing that for a little while. My true calling is fighting the tiny specters that threaten this town. The four-legged ones. What? There are more specters? With 4 legs? That's right. Getting rid of these tiny specters, or mice, as some call them, is my true calling.
Wait, you're not talking about actual specters, just mice.
Just mice? How dare you? In a town with as many canals as ours, mice are just damaging as any specter.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, now you know. Let's see. Now that you've seen the gravity situation, you can help me in my quest to rid us of the mice. You just need to tap any mice you see pop out in the open. You get points depending on the type of mouse you touch.
Oh, so don't touch the gray one, but 10 for brown, 50 for... Well, I guess the dark gray is not the one you want. Is the one that's negative 50. Then brown's 10, light gray's 50, then gold's 100. All right.
If you tap, oh, it's Toppy. If you tap Toppy, you'll lose points. So be careful. He's the only good mouse in town.
Play a little Mouse Alley? I mean, holy crap, why is the high score limit like so damn high? Are they expecting people to get like freaking... That goes up to freaking 999 million, if I'm looking at my zeros correctly here. That just seems a little insane. Yeah, I guess we can play a little bit. Damn it! No, Toppy! Damn it, I did it again. How long does this go on for? Oh, a couple more seconds. Oh, I sucked. 420. Your mouse alley rank has gone up. I'm now a mousy mouser. Wait, so it just keeps track of everything. Wait, so I can do this as many times as I want? To make Priest Misthallery, I need you to tap a few more mice. Oh, well, let's see. Yeah, well, I don't know if it does go up. Try one more time. Damn it. Well, I like to say my score should be a lot better this time around. Yeah, it was a lot better. I, like, basically doubled it. So it's a new high score. So it does get added. Now I'm a mouse rustler. Rouster, whatever. Okay. So... Oh, wait. Oh, and the time goes up too? Oh, okay, so that means you can get even more and you keep leveling up. Okay. So, so it's actually this spoiler-free, like, little guide I'm using to make sure, like, I can find, like, the hint coins and, like, where to maneuver does give me rankings for Misthallery. It's completely optional. And... yeah, the total score does in fact, well, maybe I didn't do my, my zeros correctly. So, it says here that the top score here, oh no, I am correct that it does go up to 9, well, logically, it would go up to 999 million. However, the top score you can get is 10 million. Dear God. So, in each, like, yeah, there's multiple ranks. Like, I got, like, Mousy Mouser, and I got Mouse Roster, and if I get 10,000... playtime goes up to 1 minute and 30 seconds. So I get 30,000, it goes up to 2 minutes, 60, 230, so on and so forth, until eventually, when you reach 500,000 points, the playable time reaches its max at 5 minutes. And it's at that point where basically every 100,000 to 200,000 points, well, you get a new rank until eventually you get 10 million. To my understanding, there is no reason to do this. This is just for fun. Cool, I guess, but I'm good. I can't believe I see this here on Retro Achievements, but there is a subset for this game of getting all the ranks. That just seems excessive, but cool if you want to do that. Now, oh, also, apparently, you need at least 10 mouse badges to access Mouse Alley. So that was the whole point of Mouse Alley, the mouse badges, apparently. And funny enough, you need 10 to access that little minigame. So apparently if you go to Pike Lane, that seems to be the best place for them to kind of randomly appear. Just keep going there back and forth until you found 10 of them. So that was a nice little distraction. I don't know if there's going to be like more mice to find, but well, maybe there's really no need. We just needed those 10 badges. I love that Toppy is now with us because he is the one with Luke, right? Well, let's just continue on. We gotta talk to Crow, I believe, we need their help. There they are.
Well, well, well.
If
It isn't our very own city gentleman. What can I do for you, kind sir?
Crow, we need you to help us set a trap for the Specter.
A trap for the Specter? Nice! But what's in it for me? You'll be saving the town! Look, rich boy, this town never did nothing to save me.
That's all right. I should have known that the Black Ravens would be too frightened to help us.
Whoa, what's that, pal? We're not afraid of nobody. Besides, how can you catch if you don't even know what it is?
We're going to do what Chief Jakes has failed to do and expose the Specter of what it truly is.
That's some big talk. You really think you can pull that off?
With your help, I think we can. Are you interested?
Maybe. What do you need from us?
Well, the first thing we'll need is... And screw the audience for knowing. And from there, we'll just wait for the Specter to appear.
And then we'll have it!
Let's go to where the Specter will appear next. We have work to do.
It's definitely a lot foggier than at night, so yeah, I guess we're just waiting to see what this plan is going to be.
Emmy, Luke, the fog seems to be increasing a bit. The Specter may be coming soon. I think it will be much easier to see through the mist if I wait outside. I shall accept the risk involved in being close enough to get a good look at it.
How's this gonna work exactly?
If I wait here, hopefully I can get a clear look at the Specter. While I'm doing that, I want you two to hide somewhere safe.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna be right at your side, Professor. As your assistant, I'm not going to run and hide if you're in danger. Consider me your assistant too, Professor.
Ah, look at that. I appreciate that, both of you. But Emmy, we spoke of this rule earlier.
Why the hell was I start recording and I feel like super stuffy and like I'm losing my voice. I feel fine, but my voice is gone. Excuse me, like it's literally just happening as I'm recording now. That's so weird. This really sucks. I do apologize, guys. I gotta see what the hell's going on here with myself here in a bit. We also spoke of exceptions to rules, and we may need as many eyes as this thing as we can get.
That is sound logic. Fine. However, if you are ever in danger, promise me that you will run for cover.
Understood, Professor. You be careful too, Professor.
Always. And now, we wait.
It's the fog. It's coming.
Huh?
The Specter. I can feel it.
I hear it, but I can't see anything.
Oh, so this is a Specter. Oh.
Professor? Are you okay?
Professor!
Emmy, Luke.
You saw it, right? You got a good look at the Specter?
Oh, yes. I got a very good look.
I mean, logically, I'm still kind of thinking like what it could be. I mean, unless it's like a big machine or something, which could be a thing, but how? And have I mentioned yet that the Specter looks like a big ass Heartless? Like, not Darkseid or Darkseid, whatever, like the big Heartless you always fight in every single Kingdom Hearts game. It looks like a regular, like, cannon fodder Heartless that you fight in, what are they called in, oh my god, I used to remember all their names like crazy, but like the regular Heartless, the very first things that you fight in Kingdom Hearts, are they shades? Maybe. Either way, it looks just like a big version of that, kinda. So, Emmy? Luke? The Specter is not at all what we had imagined. It appears to be...
There they are! Get 'em, boys!
Chief Jakes!
They're behind this whole Specter madness. They're responsible for destroying Misthallery.
That's absurd! No way!
You can ride all the way to the station, Missy.
My name's Emmy! Chief Jakes, you can't be serious!
Ugh!
Let me go!
I warned you, Layton. Keep up and I'll slap you for resisting arrest too.
Jakes, you know just as well as I do that we aren't the ones behind the Specter. The Specter isn't what you think.
Now that's just sad, Layton. I thought a true gentleman always owns up to his crimes. Take him away. Bake him away, toys.
Would you say, Chief?
Have a nice nappy.
What? Where am I?
Interrogation room. Nice, isn't it? I like to keep our suspects cozy.
Let us out! We didn't do anything!
Easy, Luke.
What do you want with us? I demand to see my lawyer.
You've been reading too many pulp novels, Missy. Once I explain to everyone that you're all responsible for the Specter, you'll get your lawyer. Just sit quiet till then. Don't make this hard on yourselves.
I want a roundhouse kick him between his smug little beady eyes. What is it, Professor?
Jakes and his men were immediately on the scene, but they weren't alerted to any prophecies.
That's true, come to think of it. The police hauled us off almost right after the Specter was gone. It's as if he knew the Specter would appear there.
Or that he knew we would be there.
Wait, what are you saying?
I believe this is all connected to the truth behind the Specter.
Which is...
We must clear up one more mystery before I can be absolutely certain. Right now, let's find a way out of here as quickly as possible.
Professor, are you suggesting that we break out of here?
I mean, shoot, we did some breaking and entering, now I guess we can break out.
Oh, got 'em. No problem. We don't gotta worry no more.
Worry?
What's so funny?
Oh, you must forgive my levity. I just find your confidence to be rather... What's the word? Quaint.
Is that right? You best watch your mouth.
You fool! As you stand here boasting, I guarantee that Layton is breaking out of your provincial little prison cell.
And sure enough, we need to escape. Okay, Fishy, he did find one of the hint coins there. It's like in the top drawer of the filing cabinet. There's also one on the light switch there to the left. Now, there's also a hidden one if we examine the glass panels on top of the door here. There we go. Hint coin. And now we just simply need to click on the door to get out. After solving a puzzle, that is.
Professor Layton, I can't get the door open.
It appears to be locked from the outside. I love he's calling him Professor and outside Mr. Layton, because he trusts him. There's a keyhole on this side too, but we don't have the key.
Luke, Professor, stand aside. Let me have one swift kick at it.
Emmy, a noise that loud to alert everyone. Are there no alternatives?
I know. I can call Toppy.
Squeak.
Toppy, we want to get out of here. Can you find the key for us?
Squeak.
Oh, really? What is it, Luke? Apparently, there are 3 different keys. Toppy doesn't know which one we need.
Alright. Key quandary. Layton, Luke, and Emmy need to escape the police station. Luckily, Toppy has brought them a key ring, but only one of the keys fits into the lock. Which of these keys opens the door? Oh, crap, I can't... like, grab them, mess around with them. Okay. Well, this could kind of go back to, was one of the first puzzles, or, yeah, one of the earliest ones we got in Diabolical Box to open up Schrader's door. Now, that one, we had to just turn the key around, and kind of we used to handle as the key. Not, doesn't seem like that's going to be the case here. So now I'm just kind of thinking, like, logically what would, I guess, work. I guess off the bat, I can't see... Get it? See? I can't see C working because that teeth, like, that tooth of the key, whatever, it's huge. I don't even see... I can't imagine them being actually insertable into the keyhole. You know, saying this stuff out loud does seem a little dirty. Now, I am a little bit iffy about B as well, because that also seems like it'd be too large. It's almost the same thing as C, except it's just kind of like everything all at once. I mean, I guess the order of elimination it would be A. I just don't understand why it would be A. I guess because the only difference we see in A is like they're not connected. Like I guess it kind of resembles a key of some sort you see normally, not really, but either way, it's in two different segments. I'm guessing that you'll be able to put a portion of the key in, then turn it, manipulate it to get the other portion in, and then boom, that's how you do it. Because just because the keyhole slot is small doesn't mean that the actual tumblers and, you know, stuff beyond the hole is going to be small too, I guess. So just with that order of elimination, it should be A.
I think this is right.
There we are.
I knew I could do it.
Good job, Luke. Yep, see, keys B and C won't even fit in that keyhole. However, you can insert key A part way, then rotate it at halfway, turn, and insert it the rest of the way in. Okay, yeah.
That did it! Let's go! Good work, Luke.
And Toppy, too. Quickly now, we still have work to do.
Right, Professor.
All right.
We can use the phone to call Luke's father for help.
It looks like an internal-only line.
Oh yeah, that's no help.
Okay, I guess we can just head out. Just get the fudge out of here.
Professor, the police are patrolling all the corridors.
Well, that does make our escape without being seen. Have you played Metal Gear Solid before? Escape route. Layton, Luke, and Emmy need to get the key and reach the exit without alerting any of the guards. There's a path that will allow the group to pick up the key on their way to the exit without passing in front of any guarded doorways. Let's see, unfortunately the corridors are all one way, so they must walk in the direction of the arrows. Draw a path that shows how the group can make their escape. Okay, so and we have to follow along, like, we can't, like, so we can't go up. Well, it allows us to, but that doesn't follow the rules. So we gotta get the key, while also avoiding the guarded doorways. Like, this isn't gonna work because, oh my god, they see us, so... Yeah. We gotta get the key. So we got the key now. Can't go to the right. Can't go there either. Can't make a right there. I could do that. I mean, I think I followed the rules, right? I'm just double checking the doorways to make sure I'm not, like, inadvertently crossing a path with anybody, but I don't think we are. Yeah, no, I think we're good.
A challenging puzzle, to be sure.
Not really at all.
No puzzle is without an answer.
The group has made it to the exit of the key and without ever being detected by the guards. Now they can escape the police station. We should go while no eyes are upon us. We made it out safely.
It's already morning! Wow! I still can't believe Chief Jakes is trying to lock us up.
Jake certainly seems invested in obstructing our investigation.
So what do we do now?
We have another puzzle to solve.
What is that?
The Specter's flute.
What about it?
The flute controls the Specter. In a matter of speaking, that is. But we need to find out why the flute is heard all over town, and who is playing it.
I assume that whoever played the music was with the Specter.
The wind couldn't carry the sound more than 100 yards. It would be too dangerous to play the flute near every attack. Plus, there was an echo to it. We haven't seen anyone around during the attacks, but yet we still heard the flute. Luke, do you remember the sites of Spectre attacks so far?
All of my predictions are logged in my notebook.
Let's head back to High Yard Arch. We need to determine what the attack sites have in common. I mean, I'm still making the guess and the assumption that there's a PA system being used, but we'll see. Caution. Well, what isn't he just gonna tell his dad? Like, I know you. My dad arrested you and locked you up. Criminals like you shouldn't be walking around without care. Come with me. You're under arrest.
And just how will you arrest us? We've put up with quite enough thanks to your chief of police.
Don't hit me. I'll report you to my dad so fast.
I don't see a dad here. Do you?
My dad's got a third eye. He's special. He's the best police chief there ever was.
He's lucky I don't give him the standard pair of black eyes and a third for good measure.
Alright, policing the streets. 4 police officers are assigned to guard duty. In order to maintain peace, the officers must keep a collective eye on every inch of pavement in town. They can see down every road as far as it extends, as long as it remains a straight line. Okay. Place each officer on a junction marked with a red X, so they can protect the entire town. Now, they can see every road as far as it extends. So, does it mean, like, let's just say, for example, I place them, like, there. Does that mean he can see all of, like, that? Or even like this? I mean, that's what I'd like to say, but I don't know at the same time. But I kind of want to make the assumption that has to be the case because, like, how else is this going to work? So, let's figure this out then. The big thing here is, like, it's those junctions, or, like, you know, these side streets here, whatever you want to call them. They need to be covered. And I think I know for a pretty positive it needs to be someone needs to be at least up there so he can cover both, right? Now, with that being said, we have 3 more. God, this is really annoying. We have 3 more policemen to use. And what's going to make this a little bit easier is that we have 3 more vertical streets and 3 more horizontal. So, in a sense, we want somebody to be, like, here, here, or here in the 1st, 2nd, and 4th column. Now, to incorporate the junctions still, that's what I'm trying to think what needs to be done. Like, I'm thinking that might work. You can see down every road as far as it extends. Let's see this. So now we covered. Well, hold on a minute. Does I can't tell. Can he see down here? I know I'm like kind of manipulating my arrow a little bit, or my drawing, but it looks a little different. But now I'm not sure. Let's just assume that it is just a little bit different. Let's see if it works out in a capacity. All right. You handle this. Okay. So that being said, no need to have them here. Or I guess even, well, maybe. I mean, there's going to be an overlap anyway, because we still need somebody on that second row. Let's try this. So now... Well, actually, no. Now, wait a minute, what about that junction now? Crap, maybe I do want to move this guy here because I want somebody to be placed here for this junction. Okay, so in that case, so can we make the assumption then? So maybe it does cover. Maybe it does cover that. Alright, so if that's covered, maybe I should try down here. It's a very simple path, but it takes care of all that. You, for the second row, or second column, I want you there because of that little slanted street. Obviously, you are taking care of this. And finally, we have you here, which are taking care of the last column, the last row, and the little slant. Okay, well, this works, assuming, and it's kind of a big assumption, but I think this is the way it works, is that the straight line from the very first officer we put up there on the third column can actually go down all the way there to the my thing here, like to this. But I can't really figure out any other way this is gonna work, so alright. Let's give this a shot.
I think I've got this one.
Okay.
You can't let a puzzle intimidate you.
No street is left uncovered if the 4 guards stand at this point shown on the map.
Well, give up yet? Wait, you got it?
Your third eye wouldn't even fool a child. Anyone can solve that.
Don't hit me! Because I have such a kind nature, I'm gonna let you go free.
Does your dad have a second brain that you can borrow, maybe? Love this. Alright. Now, apparently, she has a puzzle for us as well.
Did you hear? They made an arrest in the Specter case.
Maybe now I can finally do some proper sightseeing in town.
Where did you want to go?
Oh, I hadn't quite decided on that yet. It's tough leaving my hotel. It's so nice.
To be honest, without the Specter, this town seems a bit boring. But I would like to get a look at this golden garden.
Do they have tours for that yet? Before I head back to London, I do want to solve this puzzle. Could you take a look? Alright. House hunting. Sorry if there was a cut there. I had like a stupid coughing fit. Ugh. The houses in this town are numbered from 1 to 88. I asked the boy 3 questions to find out where he lives. Is your house number higher than 44? Can your house number be divided by 4? Can I multiply a number by itself to get your house number? The boy said yes to all 3 questions. What is the number of this boy's house? So, we already got half of it out of the way. You know, because it has to be... Now this is higher than 44, so it's... I imagine it's 45 to 88. So, I guess... I probably don't need a memo for any of this, but... We know that it's somewhere between these 2 numbers. We have 33 options here. Can your house number be divided by 4? And he said yes. So, we got a few options there by itself. I'm not sure what would be the easiest way to kind of keep track of it. Because I mean, the long ways, yeah, absolutely. You can just, go one by one for these 33 numbers and try dividing by 4 and then see what you get. But you simply can't just say, oh, well, if it's like even, oh, that's it. No, because 46 isn't going to work, So I think we can help narrow it down. So we'll figure that out. Now, what I don't understand here is, can I multiply a number by itself to get the house number? So, are they saying... excuse me. Are they saying, kind of like, if you do, 10 times 10, right? Obviously, that wouldn't work, because that takes us to 100, right? So I think, actually, that's going to help us out quite a bit. If we know if it's supposed to be, if we multiply by itself. So, it can't be higher than 10 times 10, all right? And it can't be any lower than 7 times 7 is 49, isn't it? Yes. 6 times 6 is 36. So it's between timesing it by 7, 8, or 9. Okay? So 7 times 7, as we just discussed, is 49, right? 8 and 8 is 64. And finally, as we all know, was because of multiplication tables, 9 and 9 is 81. So we literally narrowed down our options to these 3 right there on the right. Now we can simply just take them, 49 divided by 4, no. 64 divided by 4, yes, that's 16. 81 divided by 4, as you already know, is not going to work. So, just by that logic alone, the number is simply going to be 64. Yeah, that was a fun one to figure out.
How about this?
There we are.
That was it!
Ding ding ding, or ding dong, I should say. He lives at 64. It's easy if you know your timetables. Yeah, but also just logic as well. As we said, we already know half numbers aren't usable. We know that the last rule, that it can be multiplied by itself. It's not going to be anything lower than 6, and it can't be 10 or above. So now it's just 7, 8, and 9. And out of those, what's divisible by 4? Easy.
Hey, you just solved it for me. That's not fair. Oh, I'm sorry. What, are you some sort of smart genius kid or something? Well, thank you, I guess.
At least, you know, she wasn't super mad at that. Alright, I think I have time for a little bit more. They have a puzzle as well.
People who look nice can be evil. I've seen many movies where that's the case. Take you, for example. You seem all proper, but who really knows what goes on in your mind?
What a horrible thing to say. Hey, I'm talking reality, lady.
I've seen it in movies.
There are people like that out there. I'm sorry if I offended you. I get carried away sometimes. How about a nice puzzle for my guidebook? Alright, they seem to be all over the damn place. 7 towers. 7 towers stand on a waterway, each connected by a bridge. One day, the towers were tested to see which ones could be reached after crossing exactly 6 bridges, starting from a shore A or shore B. It was discovered that all the towers could be reached in this way except one. Keeping in mind that the same bridge cannot be crossed twice in one trip, which tower cannot be reached after crossing exactly 6 bridges? And this is going to be the case irregardless of what bridge, or what shore we go on. Well, 6 bridges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, okay, I mean, there's... I guess the one on the top right, if we do that, but either way, we can still do... like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Wait a minute. Crap. Did I just do that correctly? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we don't want that because that was exactly 6 bridges, but it discovered that all the towers could be reached in this way except one. Keep in mind that the same bridge cannot be crossed twice in one trip. So, which tower cannot be reached? So, the original way I had it was the top right tower. But let's say I do this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, that's 6. I can't do that either. The only way it's going to work is if I take this route. 1, sorry, I thought I heard something. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know we're kind of like revisiting in a per se, but it's the only way it's going to work. Now, if we try shore B, I want to include the top right tower. Let's see if it's going to work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That still excludes that tower. You know, I just thought about something. Am I not counting the bridge between like A to the tower? I just thought about that. Like, would that be considered 1 right there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, now I don't know anymore. I mean, it still seemed like it's going to be the top right. I just don't know if I might be a little iffy on, is that a bridge? Like, from going A to the first tower, B to the first tower. I mean, it's a shore. I still want to say it's this top right one, because that's the one that kind of seemed to be the case if we're only using exactly 6 bridges. Taking a
What do you think about
guess
this?
on not say guess, logical one. Still worked.
That puzzle was no problem.
Alright, you can reach the top right tower after crossing 2, 4, 5, or 7 bridges, but never 6. Okay. After crossing 2. Yeah, so I guess maybe that was considered a bridge from going 8. Yeah. Huh. Well, it worked out.
I came in to look for the Golden Garden. I got separated from my friend. He was on the evacuation team and knew everything about the legend. I don't know what happened to him. My friend disappeared. So weird. I saw a movie like this once.
Now, actually, we're almost done with this chapter, so let's just go ahead and finish this off.
Nothing but rubble. This building was completely destroyed. The fog was so thick you couldn't see 2 inches in front of you.
Typical of the fog that accompanies a Specter.
Professor, do you think the Spectre somehow creates fog?
That does appear to be the case, although I'm not yet certain what it means exactly. Maybe we should split up and search the area. It's sad to see this arch in such a state. It is.
Oh, Chad, I really wanted to see what was inside.
I love Layton like, Of course. That's it. Finally, the puzzle pieces fit together.
What is it, Professor?
Do you two remember what the flute sounded like? Not just what it played, but the actual quality of the sound? Do you recall? What did the flute sound like when the Spectre appeared?
Well, it echoed through the town. The Spectre drowned it out. It had a jazz fusion flair.
No, we made a point to say that it was echoing.
Everyone said they heard it echo throughout the town.
Exactly. Even with no one near, the flute still echoed clearly. Everyone in town heard it, not just those near the Spectre. If there's anything, is there anything that could carry sound throughout the Misthallery? Anything that you can think of?
Well,
how was the music being carried all over town?
an information network, through the old pipes or down the canals.
Well, considering that he looked at the pipe, it should be easy enough to say it's through the pipes. Now, see, I said the PA system, but I guess the thing is like, oh, well, you would see speakers. Yeah, unless they were hidden. But then the echoey thing, it's like, But yeah, no, they're okay. In a sense. Well, no, I can't say in a sense I was right, because it's not really a PA system, it's the old pipes. At least we got that mystery solved.
It's those old pipes we have all over town. They carry the sound.
I believe you're correct, Luke. The sound was carried throughout Misthallery in those old pipes.
So it was the old water pipes all over Misthallery.
Yes, that's correct. I believe the pipes go all the way up to Bard Manor on Haryard Hill.
They start up at the lake. Professor, you don't suppose...
Let's head to Bard Manor. I think all will be made clear there. So what, they think, oh, I forgot their name. Tony and, Ariana? Are they the ones responsible? Oh. Well, I guess we'll find out in the next episode, ladies and gentlemen, because that has been the end of Chapter 8. Very short chapter. And next time we'll begin Chapter 9. The Specter becomes clear. Alright, so, as usual, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all next time for Let's Play Professor Layton and the Last Specter. Love you all so much, and don't forget to spread that love around. Have a great day, everybody.